A lot of us black boys are bombarded with images of criminals and rappers. A lot of us black boys, if when we're asked what do we want to be when we grow up at like 13, 14, 15, a lot of times the answer will be, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a footballer, I want to be a businessman or something like that. But when they say businessman, really they mean they want to be an entrepreneur and they think that they can make fast money. A lot of us black boys are not installed with the ideology of working hard. And I'm not gonna lie, I heard this from another YouTuber. A lot of black boys, black guys, black men are lazy. We don't want to work. That's why a lot of us want to be athletes, or we want to be entertainers, we want to be rappers, we want to be criminals, bro. Because we don't want to work. We don't want to be a 9 to 5 guy. We want fast money, bruv. We want fast money so that we can sleep with more women. That's the truth. What this guy said was so true. You don't want to do a 9 to 5. You want fast money. I could do a fun job. I don't have to work very much, and I can get fame, and I can get lots of money, and then I can sleep with loads of women. That's the truth. Black boys want to be rappers. You hear them always talk about when they interview these boys. Oh, what made you turn to doing music? You know, I've always wanted to do music. You know, my dad played the saxophone. My dad played the guitar. He was in a band. And so I always had heavy influence. When I was in the house, I always heard gospel music. They always say the same crap. How about the truth that you didn't want to work hard, you didn't want to do a normal job because you thought you was too good to do a normal job, you thought you was too good to do labouring or work in McDonald's or do retail because you thought it was embarrassing to do that. So you thought, I would rather go and sell illegal substances on the street and then try to make a mix CD. How about that? You wanted to buy expensive things to impress girls. How about that? That's the truth, bruv. Or you wanted to go and do scams so that you could buy expensive drip to impress girls. Because telling girls that you work at Burger King is not as glamorous as telling them, oh, you know, I'm a rapper, you know. I've got a show coming up on the 23rd. It's not as glamorous, is it? Or you want to try label it as, I'm an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, bruv. You're an entrepreneur on the verge of going to prison. We as black boys are bombarded with these images, bro. Everybody's favorite movie, Friday. Old film, old. Chris Tucker and Ice Cube. What is that movie about? That movie is about smoking and dealing and getting in trouble for it. And really and truly, at the end of the movie, they should have got murked. But they glamorize it, make it look funny. And guess what? A lot of boys ended up turning to either being addicts to smoking or dealing themselves, bro. Listen, you got to understand that this is a scam, bro. You got to understand this is a scam. So even in the comedy, they're still programming you. Every rapper smokes. They have the girls in the video smoking, wearing drip, talking about, oh, your man works 9 to 5, he's a lame. You should F with a real Nigga. What? Because you're a criminal, that makes you real. Because you're a criminal. Because that's literally what the media tells us, black boys. If you're not a criminal, if you're not from the hood, you're not real. That's what we are literally taught from day one. And this is why it's so serious and why it's so fundamental that you have a dad in the home, a solid male role model in the house to balance the equation of all this media propaganda, all this media brainwashing. Then you have somebody in your house that you respect, that you look up to, telling you that actually the truth is you need to be legit, you need to do everything you can to avoid going to prison, avoid any kind of conflict with other people who are degenerates, who their life is going nowhere, and all they can think of to do is bring you down to their level and help you destroy your own life. You need that balance in the home, because at the end of the day, again, as I said already, with your mother is a woman. She doesn't live the life of a man. My mum is a woman. So let's keep it real. If my mum really needs to get a job, it's not that hard for her to get a job, because she's not that angry, aggressive, intimidating looking black guy. And yes, I know that a lot of times black women have a lot of negative stereotypes coming their way, but the biggest threat out there is always perceived to be the black guy. It's always. That's why you notice with a lot of black guys who are in corporate positions or in office situations, they're working in offices and stuff, a lot of times they have to bring down their temperament and make themselves look more passive to make everybody else feel a little bit more comfortable around him. Because before us as black guys, we say anything, we've already got that intimidating stereotype, portrayal, whatever you want to say, image, whatever. And again, you can thank the negative media for that. You can thank all the rappers and the black gangster movies for that. It's a wicked, wicked, evil plot. And it's worked. It's worked for years. It's been working since I've been alive, bruv. Big up to Snapshot Reviews for the super chat. This is the kind of perspective on the street stuff they will never show the masses on shows like Top Boy, how in 10 years time it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, bro, like nobody doesn't care about this kind of talk. Think about it. Think about it now, yeah? On YouTube was more for like people like me who were just individuals that had a lot to say and had big opinions, right? Cool. And then now, if you look at YouTube now you see all these dumb celebrities coming to make YouTube channels, and their channels are just huge straight away, and it's just like, oh yeah, what's Cam Newton's opinion on bad bees? and you know, we got to have what's his name? Noriega. What's Noriega's opinion about stuff? What's Joe Budden's opinion? It's like, who cares what their opinion is, bro? These are guys that have been talking about rapping and negative stereotypes and negative imagery for the last 10 years. Now they're old. Now they want to have some sense and wisdom and try to talk about real stuff. No, you've been a part of the problem, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Unless you're coming out to say that what I did as my career helped to negatively impact a generation, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. And most of the time, they're still glorifying the ignorance. That's the truth. You know, they want to bring out more rappers to come and ask them their opinion. Why do we always have to hear the opinions of rappers? Why? Why is the opinion of rappers more important than the opinions of black guys who are in the majority who actually work legitimate jobs, that aren't living some baller lifestyle, that have to, you know, date normal women? What about their opinions, bro? Don't you think their opinions matter more because they are the majority, bro? Why am I going to talk about this guy, one of these lucky 1% guys? Their opinion, in my opinion, means nothing. It's void. I can't listen to a guy that for the last 10 years, he's been talking about bling, bling, bling. I sleep with all the girls. I'll sleep with your girl. And I've got an army behind me. So if you disrespect me, I'll delete you. I'm sorry. You can't come and turn around and just be like, oh, I'm wise now. And yeah. No, I don't want to hear your opinion, bro. Carry on doing what you was doing, bruv. That's your lane. Keep smoking, bro. That's your lane, bro. See, the things I say in my videos, I know in 10 years, I'm not going to have to change my opinion or try to act, oh, I'm mature now. No. Because what I'm saying is real. This is real. It's not about being some criminal from the hood or something. That's not what's real. That's a shame. That's a tragedy. That's not being real. That's a tragedy. It's a tragedy if you are one of the unlucky black guys, or even if any guy of any race, that you was put in a situation where you didn't have money, you didn't have no role models, and you had to turn to street life. You had no choice but to turn to street life. That's an unfortunate tragedy, bro. That's not real. And this is something that needs to be educated to young boys, especially young black boys, because at the end of the day, it's the young black boys who get targeted for all this negative programming predominantly. The most successful black media is always negative reinforcement. Nobody can tell me that's not true. Drill music is what is popping. Drill music. Demon time. That's what's popping. Your favorite rap artist is covering his face up with a balaclava and talking about sticking sharp objects in other people. And guess what? Let's make him rich. Let's make them rich for poisoning the youth. But they're just telling their story, right? I'm not trying to be a role model. I'm just telling my story. Yeah, but you're getting rich from it. And you know you're influencing a lot of people. Yeah, but listen, I got to make it out the hood. So why don't you get a job? Nah, man, I don't want to work. No. That's what it boils down to. You don't want to work a normal job, bro. But guess what? Guess what? The vast majority of boys who decide to turn to crime, you're going to get a normal job in the end anyway. You lot need to listen, bro. Especially you younger boys listening, yeah? Who you may be doing dodgy things. You might be doing this and that. You doing little petty crimes, or you might be making a lot of money. Guess what? In the end, you're going to have to get a normal job anyway, bro. Or I hope you're really good with investments. I hope you're really, business astute. I hope you're really business savvy. Because if you're not, and you're just making fast money and you're blowing it and it's coming and going, bro, you're going to end up getting a normal job in the end. So you might as well just get a normal job from now and let your mind be at rest. At least you don't have to look over your shoulder. You have no threat of going to prison. You have no threat of the ops coming and kicking in your door to take the food. You ain't got no problems with that. It's your best bet that probably move away from that environment that you're living in. If you've got the money to, move away from that environment. Move away from all your old friends. Yeah. And start a new legit life.